Hello, brother. Welcome back to my course. Now we are doing the module 5, solo practice, accessing your own fortune. As I mentioned to you before, your solo practice is very, 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 very important. It's actually the major practice that opens up so many gates for you. Not just learning how to be multi-orgasmic, but pleasuring yourself and giving yourself this space and time will give you a lot of encouragement and empowerment. So you're gonna be much less needy with your relationship with women because you are basically pleasuring yourself. So that's a huge gain. And your body awareness is really important here. That's why when you're with a partner, you are not so much aware of what's going on with your body. But when you're solo, nobody's disturbing you, nobody's interacting with you. So you're completely with yourself and you go inwards, not outwards. So basically this is a masturbation, a tantric masturbation, but there's no porn. You're not watching anything, and also you're not ejaculating in the end of it, which is a golden game changer. So you need to be able to completely relax yourself. This is very important. You need to be comfortable as fuck, okay? So go to your bedroom, lock the door, put on some nice music, and make sure nobody's disturbing you. Turn off your phone, put it on flight mode or whatever, and you're completely with yourself. Give yourself this amazing, beautiful time. It's in the beginning, you can start with half an hour and be ready to extend it to 1 hour in the upcoming weeks or months, all right? So, and this is also changing how we understand masturbation. Most of us, including myself, when we were a teenager, when we were having our first masturbation, there were a lot of shame and guilt around it, right? So, and maybe we were so stressed, we were doing in the bathroom, like hiding from our mother, like somebody can come inside the room any moment, you know, like all this stress and tension and shame feelings. So we have to make a complete fresh start, okay? Just forget all about that, and this is your king time, okay? You give yourself this opportunity and you're completely relaxed. Don't do it in a shower or something like that. Lay on your bed. As I said, really enjoy this time that you're having with yourself. And use some natural organic oil. It could be ideally, hemp oil is really, really very good for your genitals, but some grapeseed oil or almond oil, coconut oil will also do the job. Close your eyes and you can fantasize something for a while, some woman that you are already is your partner or that you are desiring, but just to have the stimulation going on in the beginning, okay? Once you're erect, forget about all those movies. Just go inside and focus on yourself and start pleasuring yourself. And at the same time, of course, be aware of your pleasure levels. Be aware where is your point of no return. So you don't cross that point of no return and you slow down or stop before you cross it. And your pleasure level, remember the pleasure curve from the previous module, your pleasure levels will drop a little bit, but don't let it drop so much that you lose your erection, you lose your stamina. Let it go up again, stimulate a little bit more. So you go up and down, start playing with it, riding the wave. So who knows, maybe you'll have already a feminine orgasm on your first experiment. Maybe not, doesn't matter. You're just learning and it's a very long process. Imagine you have been conditioned to have sex in a certain way for tens of years, for decades maybe. So it will take some time to transform all of those experiences and wiring in your brain. So give yourself the time, be patient, but take this as a major practice, okay? And of course, stop the practice, like end it without ejaculation. It sounds crazy, I know, but it will change your life. So, and you will walk around with a lot of magnetism, a lot of energy and vitality. So that's very good for you. Of course, there could be some problems along the way, but we're going to talk about it in a minute. So one of the very important thing is don't force yourself. This is, okay, I'm just pushing you to make it a major practice, but don't make it like, oh, I have to do it, I must do it, and like, you need to enjoy it, brother. You need to, this is something that, a gift that you're giving to yourself. So treat it like that, and don't do it every day if you don't feel like doing it every day. Ideally, do it 3 to 5 times per week, and For example, you can pick up 4 times per week, and that will be very good. And start also small. Like the first week, start with 10 minutes. The second week, you can push it up to 15 minutes, and then slowly add 5 minutes every week until you go to 40 or 45 minutes. More than that, probably not necessary. Of course, this is your life. You can do whatever you want. But the quantity of time is not that important. Quality of the time is important. And you can be having some emotional moments where you can cry, you can start to remember some of your ex. That's fine. That's very beautiful. Let those emotions come up. You will relax. You will heal yourself. You need to feel it to heal it. So these emotions are coming. That's a lovely opportunity. It could be even anger, like any kind of negative emotions or positive emotions. Let them happen. Let them be part of the solo practice. And your mood will be much more positive after such a masturbation, because hormonically and physiologically, your body is optimizing itself. It's going to make you feel much more happier. So, and maybe you will have glimpses of some orgasms or not. Doesn't really matter at this stage. Pleasuring yourself is the key. You having pleasure, and orgasm is like an accident, okay? Like all these things that we are doing in Tantra, including the solo practice, all the muscle practices, all the other techniques that I taught you or I'm going to teach you, are just making you more prone to an accident, which is the orgasm without ejaculation. So don't push it, and don't be expecting so much, or just don't be so much in your mind, okay? Just let your body take the lead and listen to your body, understand your body, your energy, how everything is working. So you need to become really aware and receptive to yourself. So, and if you feel something really interesting, like some tingling sensation, some pleasure somewhere, some energy movements, anything that takes your attention, be very, very, very curious about it. Just follow that, okay? Just follow that new feeling, because that's going to bring you to more interesting and stronger new feelings and experiences. You're an experimenter, remember. Always you're exploring and experimenting with things. So again, ejaculation, not ejaculating and orgasming or having a masturbation is absolutely the best case scenario. Your dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin levels will go over the roof, and it's also against cortisol, the stress hormone. It's very, very good way of managing your psychology. So as I said, you could have some troubles like pain in your testicles. Like it's a very common thing. It's not just happening to you. If it's happening, it's called blue ball syndrome. So, and I'm going to teach you very, very soon a technique in yoga which is super powerful. That's called Uddiyana Bandha. You will learn this Sanskrit name. And when you practice it, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, I mean, you can do it if you have pain. You do 10 minutes of this practice or 15 minutes, the pain will be gone immediately. Like it's a super technique. You're going to relax your testicles in a different way without ejaculation. So this energy is still buzzing in you, but moving in different parts of your body. If, on the other hand, you cannot keep your erection, your arousal levels are low, so you might require some immediate help with boosting your libido, man. Then you got to do some testicle massages, which are coming up just now, or taking some aphrodisiacs, or best is to combine them. If your testosterone levels are low, if your libido is low, there are many, many things that you can do for it. It's a good news for you. So take 5 minutes of these testicle massages, and I call them your golden balls techniques. There are 3 massages that are coming from the Taoist tradition. So if you're all right with your erections, still I encourage you to do them like 3 times a week. And if you're having serious problems like erectile dysfunction or something like that, do it minimum 5 times a week, and you can do it every day. It will take just 5 minutes. So what is the first technique? You start with only one testicle, and take your pointing finger and the middle finger and place them under your testicles, and with the thumb you press your ball, okay? You press your ball, you're holding them with these 2 fingers, and you're pressing your ball, like giving a little bit pain, slight pain, okay? Do it for a minute, and then go for the other testicle with your other hand, with the same hand, doesn't matter, and tease and massage your testicle in this way, okay? It will be a little bit painful, but it's a really good pain. And then the second practice is you hold both of the testicles with your one hand, like with two fingers you're holding one testicle and the other fingers you're holding the other testicle, and you're kind of grabbing them with your palm, and your palm is also pressing against your body, and you hold them very well using also the thumb, so you catch a hold of them very good, and you, with firm and quick movements, you pull them away from your body, but be very, very gentle with this one. Don't overdo it. Don't stretch too much. You can hurt yourself. You can injure yourself. You don't want that at all. So you just take it and many quick movements, you just pull them away from your body, okay? This is also a very good way to tease them. Do it 1 minute. That will be good enough. And then the third technique is you take only these two fingers and you tap your testicles all around. Wherever you can tap, you just tap one testicle for a minute and then move on to the other testicle and do it also 1 minute. When is the good time to do it? Basically any time you want, anytime you can, but you can do it just before solo practice, after solo practice, during solo practice. You can experiment with these things, and especially if you feel like you need more erection, more libido, you can do these techniques and then continue your solo practice. Just listen to your body again, you know. This is unique. Your body is unique and nobody else has the same. So just go with it. And relaxation is the key. This is very, very important because we have an autonomic nervous system, which is two branches. One of them is sympathetic and the other is parasympathetic. The sympathetic is pushing us to be in the fight or flight, where adrenaline glands are working and we are like very active. And the parasympathetic is making us really relax and cool down and slow down, digest the food, digest the experience, rest, sleep. All these things are coming from the parasympathetic. And that's the key for relaxation. So what happens during sex? Mostly we are on the sympathetic one because we are like fight or flight. We need to do something, we need to perform. There's anxiety coming about it. So, and this will push us to ejaculate as quick as possible. It's going to be very difficult to control your ejaculation if you're tense. So we need to able to relax our whole body, and there are many things that can help you with that, relaxing your vagus nerve and taking some herbs, going on a massage regularly, which I will recommend in the next slides coming up. So you need to be able to really enjoy what's happening. You know, like when you are eating, when you sit down and eat, your parasympathetic nervous system is working mostly so you can enjoy and digest the food. You need to approach sex in the same way. You know, like you're gonna have a nice, pleasurable, nice long meal. So you sit down, you relax, and you digest the food, and sex or the solo practice is the same. So for that, for your solo practice, again, you need to relax your body as much as possible, as good as possible. And how to do that? There's something that can help you a lot with your relaxation, is this technique that you, when you're lying down, you start squeezing your feet, your toes and your legs and your butt and your ab, and you go slowly up, not too slowly. You just squeeze all your body in 5 to 10 seconds and then hold it as much as you can. By the way, you inhale in this procedure, so hold it as long as you can, like you're gonna explode, and then exhale from the mouth and relax completely. Okay, so do it one more time if you need to. It's difficult when I'm sitting, and then just let's go. Do it 2 to 3 times. Just once is enough sometimes. This will help you to relax dramatically in a very quick and efficient way. So this is our quick relaxation technique. Another way into this direction is the self-massage. This is also super, super important. Massage generally is very, very good for you because massaging will go into the parasympathetic, also open up your lymph channels, and new neural connections will occur in your brain. So it's very good to practice for your body to become multi-orgasmic, because you can move the energy. I mean, maybe you don't believe in energy, maybe you don't feel the energy, that's okay. But pleasure is a sort of energy. So this pleasure energy is coming out of your body when you ejaculate. So what's the alternative? Take that energy, hold it, and send it upwards. But if the energy channels are blocked, it's going to be very difficult to move that, for energy to move. Massage is an excellent way to open those energy channels. And it doesn't have to be an erotic massage. It doesn't have to be a tantric massage. You can take any kind of massage. Swedish, shiatsu, Thai massage. Just be careful with Thai massage though. In Thailand, if you go to a parlor, they will want to give you a happy end, which is a blowjob in the end. So you will tell them, okay, I don't want happy end. I'm a tantric practitioner, whatever. You don't have to say that you are doing tantra, but say no happy end, please. You know, like, I don't want to have a happy end. My happy end is an unhappy end for you. You know, like, it's very difficult to tell some woman about these things. You know, like, I don't want to ejaculate, and you know, like, oh, why not? What's wrong with you? You know, we will talk about this as well. So, and you can do self-massage. You can give yourself massage. So you lay down again in this same time. You're relaxed, nobody's disturbing you. You just lay down. You can have some oil as well if you want. Doesn't have to be. Actually, in the beginning, better without oil, so you feel yourself a little bit more. And you start just massaging yourself. Apply a certain pressure, not too soft, not too hard, like it's like really painful. Somewhere in the middle, there's maybe a slight pain, maybe not. You just massage yourself. You can start from your feet, your legs, wherever you can touch in your body, and just like this, okay? Like, really take your time. Don't rush like I'm doing, okay? I just want to show you how to do it. Like, take 5-10 minutes, your chest, your belly, but not your erogenous zones. We will move into those erogenous zones and your genitals later on. So the first one, your legs, your back, your chest, your abdomens, your arms. You can even massage your face. Relax these muscles here, your chin. You can press this point a little bit. Massage your ears. You can tap your neck a little bit, tap your head. A little bit of tapping is also good. You can tap your face, massage your face muscles. So just find ways to really relax yourself, and then you start going slowly down to your erogenous zones. You can start playing with your nipples, and you can be a little bit like teasing, some soothing kind of touching as well. You know, also go for your butt, your pelvis area. Don't touch your genitals yet. It's going to be the third stage. So the first stage, your overall massage, your overall body massaging. The second one, you go to erogenous zones, like places that you like to be touched, and you're kind of teasing yourself a little bit. And then on the third one, you go to your genitals, but not without an agenda. You don't have to pleasure yourself. You don't have to have an erection. You don't have to have an orgasm. It's not solo practice, okay? This is just massage. The only purpose is to just relax your body and tease your body. And so the lymph channels start working, the fascia is recovering, and you having these neural connections in your body. It's just the touching feeling. You just touch yourself. That's the only agenda, okay? So you can stroke your penis, you can stroke your testicles slowly, gently, not like the testicle massage. Separately, you can do your testicle massage after this. There's nothing wrong with that, but take this as a very soft and gentle practice, all right? No painful touch, just very, very gentle and tender touches, all right? So at later stages, after a couple of weeks or months, you can actually combine your solo practice with self-massage, okay? So you're in the middle of your solo practice, and you might want to just massage your body. For example, the best thing that works for me is take my hand and put it on a little bit above my penis and just stroke my body up to my belly, for example, with some breathing, and the energy will move to my belly. And sometimes after that, I will move it all the way up to my heart. So the energy will go from the front side of my body to my heart. I'm stroking my body. So it's helping to sublime the energy. So energy is going upwards, so I can control my ejaculation, because the pleasure is going to different parts of my body. It's not just local. It's not just at the tip of my penis, right? So these kind of techniques will help you a lot as well. So again, the most important thing about massage is that you need to be enjoying this. Don't force yourself for it. I'm giving you these as homeworks, as practices, but do it as something that, as I said again and again, it's a gift for yourself. You need to be enjoying it as much as you can. So one final thing in this module I'm going to share with you is what I call heart-dick connection. This is very, very, very important because we usually have a heart sex disconnection as guys. What do I mean by that? Love and pleasure don't always go together. You know, we have a woman to fuck and a woman to love very often. Maybe you see this pattern in yourself, maybe not. You see it in the other guys around you, other men around you, but it's usually happening like this. And the best case scenario for a relationship is when you have the same woman to fuck and same woman to love. And that's really not easy to get. But first step, we have to do the inner work. We have to do the inner connection. And there's a very, very nice technique that I can just encourage you to do. Anytime you feel like you can do it again, maybe you can do it before, during, after your solo practice, before, during, after your self-massage. Just place one hand on your penis. You can have an erection, you can have pleasure or not, doesn't matter. Just put one hand, doesn't matter which hand, put it on your penis and put the other hand on your heart. And you can tap your heart. This tapping the middle of the chest is going to help you a lot. It will open your heart. Not the physical, where the physical heart is, in the middle of the chest. This is where the heart chakra is, according to yoga. Okay, so also the thymus gland is here. It's going to boost your immune system as well. So, or you can just stroke, just hold it, just make little gentle rounds like this, or you can just close your eyes and feel the energy connection. This is the important, this is the key of this practice. Feel the energy practice between your genitals and your heart. Okay, so heart-dick connection. This energetic connection is like imagine you can visualize an energetic breach. If you're into this kind of visualization, you can visualize there's an energetic connection, or maybe you can feel the energy. Like some of us more visual, some of us are more kinesthetic. So just experiment different ways. You can feel the connection between a direct connection between them in your body, in your torso, or you can feel the connection through your arms, your hands and your arms. So you're connecting them through your arms. You're actually doing it like this, or both. But generally, I see that this has huge. It's a very nice, simple approach to improve your orgasms, improve your tantric experiences, because this is really the key. Because if there's a disconnection, also it's going to be very difficult for you to move the energy up. Your energy wants to boost to your heart. And if there's a blockage there, it's not going to be easy. So at some point, you need to start opening your heart as well, because where all this energy will go. You were sending it out all this time. Now where it will go? It will go first to your core. You can have this third chakra kind of orgasms that you feel like a hero, you're like a boss, you're like an animal. But at some point, it's not going to be enough. You need to move it even upwards. And then you need to crack open your heart and go into this loving sensation, loving feelings and emotions. So thank you for being with me until this point. Now I'm going to give you some more homework, and the first one is, of course, the solo practice with the goal of understanding your point of no return. Ideally do it 4 days a week. You can do a bit less, you can do it more often, it's up to you. And the second homework is alternate the days of the solo practice with the self-massage. So every day, give yourself this half an hour, 1 hour time. On one day, you can do solo practice. On the alternating day, you can do self-massage and then go back to solo practice. So 4 days of solo practice and 3 days in between do the self-massage. And I really love to hear that you're doing the 5 minutes of testicle massages. This golden balls technique that I just taught you. 3 of these massages. All right. I hope you're doing fine, and I will see you in the next module.